feel like I find myself at the Anaheim Convention Center more and more. Buenos, Diaz, and happy Tuesday. Well, day 2 of the management retreat. I'm in Anaheim at the Hilton. I'm going to be here for most of the day, so see you a little bit later.
Present from me to you, and from my husband. Because like all of our students, different things work for each of us.
I feel like I find myself at the Anaheim Convention Center more and more. So I'm just taking a little lunch break out here while everybody was released to lunch. There's a long line. We are being fed, but just thought I'd get some sun, relax, and then go get my food, let the line go down. I think it's a good plan. And besides, we just had a whole 3-hour session on stress and time management and balance. How do you guys balance your lives? Is it balanced? Does it need more balancing? That was kind of the topic for today. The day is over. Headed to the car, and if I can find the car, and then see what's going on at home. I was gonna go head over to Disneyland, get on some rides, but I'm gonna hold off on that. So Jackie and I decided to have some pho, and I had the beef, and she had the vegetable. Yes. Well, alrighty, that was good. Always liking a little pho. Lost my date. Olivia joined us, so they're going to get, man, you got a good point. You always have to look backwards, man, when you're backing up. I guess that's probably a good thing, because that lady was walking really close to my car. I had no clue I was backing up. Anywho, I lost my date to my daughter who joined us, and now they're going to get Yogurtland, and I just decided not to be tempted, and anyways, we were in 2 different cars, so they're going to get Yogurtland. I'm going home to a place that I belong. All right, a little pitchy there. My song was perfect for American Idol tryouts because, you know, it's part of the funny stuff when you can't really sing. And it's coming back, too. That's what I heard. All right, home, James. Hey, gang, just got back from dinner. Pho was amazing. It feels so good just to eat a soup with some light meat. If you're not a pho aficionado, you can have it with chicken, meat, tofu, just vegetables, shrimp, whatever you like. It might be a little bit on the high sodium side, but you know, sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. I'm gonna be honest, I got home earlier today. I was exhausted, guys. I was exhausted. Took a little nap. So 2 things today. I always try to find inspiration daily. It's always something that internally, intrinsically gets you motivated just to keep going and doing things and not just be reactionary. Today at our retreat at the hotel for our management training, we had a speaker that talked about work-life balance, and it was really interesting. Most of us are a little bit out of kilter when it comes to work-life balance. I think we probably work too much or we're stressed too much, and that part of it is that we don't balance enough of that. I'm definitely guilty of that. The things that he spoke about today were things we all know, but we don't necessarily do. And they're not all innate because we are a very reactionary society. So just simple things like when you are feeling stressed, take time for yourself, count backwards from 100, do some breathing techniques. Think of that place that you'd like to be and put yourself there. It's a lot of like meditative type exercises, and they make a lot of sense. So I'm going to be a lot more intentional about doing that throughout the day. And it's about like when you're at work, taking those breaks and taking the time to laugh and things of that nature, being more productive, being healthier, and so on and so forth. And I think as our school year starts, it's going to make it makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to be more intentional about that. And even talking about it here on the blog, I think it's super important. So what's your work-life balance like? Is it kind of off kilter? You know, people say I'm a workaholic, but that's not necessarily a good thing, right? Sure, you want it, but you want to be able to not burn out and be more productive than counterproductive. So even starting your day off, how do you start your day? You know, a lot of these guys, like I think it's Chase Jarvis who says this, or is it, wait a minute. Right, I'm back. It was Tim Ferriss, but people like Chase Jarvis, Tim Ferriss, Tony Robbins, they all start their days out with meditative type exercises. It really makes a lot of sense. It really gets your day going and sets the tone for the day. So I'm going to be intentional about doing that. So, and you know, you don't have to take a long time. I mean, it can be 5, 10, 15 minutes, but at least build up to a longer period of getting your mind right for the day. All right, guys, sprinkle a little bit of positive energy into your life as well as some fun. And remember, when you're having that fun, remember to always keep it fun enough. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Joke of the day. Why is a river rich? Because it has banks on both sides.